Hello, welcome back to my channel.
What are some myths about survival in the wild? Myths about cold. 1. Rubbing the skin affected by frostbite. I never have. Frostbite occurs when ice crystals form on the skin and other tissues. Scrubbing can cause more tissue damage as ice crystals break up other tissues. Appropriate treatment is gentle application of heat to the frostbitten area to relieve pain. 2. Drinking alcoholic beverages can warm the body. You may have seen cartoons in which St. Bernards rescue avalanche victims with sacks of brandy around their necks. But to survive in the cold, alcoholic beverages should be avoided. Alcohol makes the body feel warmer, but it also dilates the capillaries near the skin, allowing the body to cool faster. It is better to drink tea or hot chocolate. 3. All types of fabrics are equally good at resisting cold. Wrong. Cotton can kill you, or at least cause hypothermia, if you rely on it for cold weather essentials. A great material for everyday use, cotton is comfortable in hot, dry climates. However, once cotton gets wet, it loses its insulating properties. Even before you start sweating, the normal skin moisture is absorbed by the cotton fibers and begins to cool the body through heat conduction. Cotton fibers can hold up to 27 times their weight in water and up to 8 times more than synthetics and wool. Not only does this make you feel damp, it also takes heat away from your body. Too cold for pants means too cold for cotton. 4. Do not feed hypothermic patients. Hypothermia and shock are treated differently. Do not feed a person who may be in shock, as they may vomit or choke if unconscious. However, in mild to moderate hypothermia, frequent small doses of high-calorie foods can be given to the victim to generate metabolic heat and restore their ability to generate heat. 5. Let the hypothermic sufferer sleep. After shivering, confusion, slurred speech and clumsiness due to hypothermia, the patient also becomes drowsy. This is a serious symptom because sleep can lead to death. Keep the patient conscious while warming him. 6. Hot baths can cure hypothermia. Warming is the most important method for people whose body temperature is well below 36 degrees Celsius. However, putting the patient in hot water causes pain and can lead to a heart attack. The correct method is to attach a hot water bottle to an armpit clamp or use a skin-to-skin warmer. Do not use strong heat sources to treat a hypothermic person. Myths about wild animals. 7. It's safe to eat raw meat and seafood. Not always. TV shows often show hosts eating poor animals alive. While this may be safe in some cases, this technique is difficult to reproduce. Raw meat can contain pathogens that attack the human body, affecting conditions that are difficult to diagnose. How about some sushi? Many people eat raw fish without getting sick. Some raw seafood is safe for humans to eat, but that's because bacteria can't live in the human body. 8. Everything that animals eat can also be eaten. Despite some similarities, there are still significant differences between humans and other animals. Some animals eat plants that humans can eat, but the same animals can eat plants that are harmful to humans. Birds are the most dangerous animals to imitate because they eat a variety of berries that are both nutritious and poisonous to us. Even mammals like squirrels eat nuts that are usually safe for human consumption, but they sometimes eat mushrooms and nuts that are toxic to humans. It does not mean. 9. Cut and suck the snake bite. The slash and suck technique for dealing with the bites of this venomous snake seems to be widely used in Hollywood, although it's actually extinct. In practice, this technique is ineffective and actually exposes the patient to a greater risk of infection by causing a larger wound with human saliva that contains bacteria. Please see a doctor. Myths about navigation. 10. Moss grows to the north of the tree. Despite being featured in many cartoons and other pop culture, moss doesn't always grow on the north side of trees. In my area, more moss grows on the south side of the tree due to more sun and warmth. Better growing conditions, on the south side. Moss grows where conditions are most favorable, depending on the species and local climate. 11. We will never get lost with GPS. If you can afford it, you should always carry a GPS device with you when traveling to remote locations. This advanced navigation tool is easy to use and, more importantly, lets you know where you are. However, this is not a 100% preventive tool for getting lost. If your tools are lost, broken, or your battery dies, you'll need a compass and maps, and the knowledge to use them, to back them up. Navigation means not only knowing where you are, but also knowing where you need to go. 12. Follow the flying birds to find water. Waterfowl rarely leave the water's edge, but others fly far enough to find food. Geese are often said to fly into the water in the evening, but not always. They could have flown to a place where he knew he would spend the night, unreliable since you don't know what the birds are doing in the afternoon. Myths about shelter. 13. Make a fire in the cave for heating. Cavemen know no better. But we know. Heat causes the stone to expand. The expansion of the rock causes cracking. If the rock on the roof of a cave cracks and breaks, it is called a cave collapse. 14. A big fire is better than a shelter. A big bonfire can keep people alive in the cold, but that doesn't mean we don't need shelter. What if it rains or a strong wind? Make a shelter first, it will be useful. 15. Emergency blankets are useless. With a rescue blanket, the moisture on your skin does not evaporate, resulting in cooling, and not much heat is lost from the air flowing around you, limiting convective heat loss. Stay warm in this sheer blanket. Plus, these life-saving blankets are so compact and inexpensive that there's no reason to go into the wild without taking one.
Okay, that's all for today. Hopefully it's useful for you. See you in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See ya!